Welcome viewers, welcome to another vlog here at Michorani Farm, where we take farming seriously. Today, this is another vlog which I want to show you how I clean my most modern cow shed here at Michorani Farm. So come along with me. As you can see here, I've already done a gate to block the area for my own security. This gate is to block this section, the dairy cow section, with the rest of the places. Right now, this is the chain I normally use to close with it, and as you can see, it's a very modern gate, which is very stable. I wanted to secure this place firstly before anything else. So, welcome to today's vlog. With me here, I'm with Bonachalo. We are trying to block this area. We are trying to block this area, which after welding, there is some space here which we want to block completely. And this is Mercy wanting to move. And Mercy, this is Anthony. Say hi to viewers.
Hi.
Anthony, please tukate hizo nyusi hapo tuingie. Tutengeneze vizuri. Now, welcome to my new ultra modern cow shed. This is how we do it here at Michorani Farm. This is Bwana Angela. Show them the back of your coat. Dunduka Juma. Michorani Farm. This is how we do it. This is our most modern cow shed. I remember like 4 weeks ago, I did a vlog on the same spot, and due to popular demand, that is why I'm bringing it once again. But this time around, I want to show you how we clean it. It's now due for cleaning, and I want to show you how we do it. This is Mercy, a heifer, which is around 6 months old, and that is the mother, Kezi, over there. That is the mother over there, Kezi. This is Hillary, my cameraman, a man who does some very splendid job. So, Hillary, let's enter. Na ufunge hapa Angela ndio tukae ndani Angela, unafanya nini hapa leo?
Hapa mimi nafagia hapa.
Unafagia?
Nafagia na
ndio ikuwe safi. Naona kuna maji hapa. Wambua nenda ulete hiyo soda. Funga hapo kabisa Angela ndio ukute watu wanaona pahali pasafi. This is a modern cow shed which is divided into 3 sections. On that side, if you may show the viewers on that side, that is now the feeding place. This is now the feeding place where we place hay, where we trim grass and place it here. We have 4 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've used wooden poles to subdivide. Notice that there is no metal here at all. These are wooden poles, and we protect them with this plastic so that they don't get soaked by water. These plastics here, PVC plastics, this is what we use to separate, to make sure that there is no water. Angela, fungilia hii chumvi. Fungilia hii chumvi ng'ombe ikule. Niweke pande hii ama niweke pande gani? Haya. This is licking salt. This is licking salt which I'm tying here for my cow to lick, because it's very full of nutrients. Utafungilia hapa ama ufungilia hapa ikuwe iko hapa. Hapo ifike hapa ndio ng'ombe ukute inaanza kuramba vizuri. Hivyo funga hivi tu. Ndio ukute mawe yenyewe inamezea hapo bila kusumbukana, si ndio? Unafunga hivi ndio iteremke hivi tu. That is now the salt, the salt bar. Now, like I was telling you, this most modern cow shed made of wooden logs, is the most modern, which has 3 sections. The feeding area, which has 4 segments, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, they are well done to an extent. The food can't the feed can't spill over. Bring the camera close. This is the lower part, this is the upper part to protect the feed from spilling over. So that is now a most modern cow shed. Now the other section is now the basking area. The basking area which has direct access to sunlight for ease of drying the area. This is the second section. And then the third section is the sleeping area, which I've used sawdust as my cushion. Remember, sawdust is so effective, it actually beats. The advantages of using sawdust is more than using a cow mattress. This is sawdust, which I use here for comfortability when the cow is sleeping. Remember, sawdust, even if it gets wet, you just turn it around. You play with it, and then you turn it around, and it gets dry once again. So this is sawdust all through. Let me spread it again for you. This is sawdust. Wanjala kuja utoe hii. This is dry cow dung. This is dry cow dung, which we'll now use. Dry cow dung, which we'll now use for Azolla farming, because Azolla uses dry cow dung, soil, and then water to propagate it. So this is that other section, which is now very dry. This is all sawdust. This is all sawdust, which we have accumulated here for comfortability. You panga vizuri sawdust. This is now sawdust, which we are spreading, dry sawdust. Notice the advantage of using sawdust against a cow mattress. You see, when a cow mattress gets wet, you have to dry it. But with sawdust, you only need to turn it round, and it dries almost immediately. So this is what we are doing right now. We spread it evenly so that the cow gets comfortability when it comes to resting. This is for sleeping or resting. At night, the cow comes here. The head is normally at this far end, and the behind side at that far end. That is why we picked the cow dung around that area. This area, show them this area. Yeah, that is where now the cow does its defecation for purposes of, I don't know how it does it. Of course, they have their own brain, but it does it so well. Ultimately, this cow dung I'm using, we'll use it elsewhere. I mean, eventually we'll use it as manure, because it will have cow urine, it will have some bit of cow dung, and it's very ideal for use as cow manure. So this is how we prepare it with Wanjala. This is how we prepare it at Wanjala. Remember, dear viewer, this is at Michorani farm in Kibwezi, sub-county of Makueni County. And here we are serious when it comes to farming. This is part of dairy farming at Michorani farm. And I'm trying to show you the advantage or even how to make a most modern cow shed using locally available material. Remember, there is no metal here. Nothing is metallic here. All these are wooden poles which have applied used motor car oil to just protect them from insects which bore it. And then at the lower end here, I've used PVC. This is PVC to make sure that it doesn't get wet. So this is how we spread it to make the place very comfortable for the cow. And then this is now Wanjala cleaning. You can see we are now getting the manure. When it comes to when the waste of the cow falls around this open area, and this is the area where it basks when it's hot or when it's sunny, or even when it wants to breathe. The advantage we have is that this place is very aerated, well aerated, the cow can breathe. It's not cold. Remember, this is a very semi-arid area, which is very humid. So the issue of cow pneumonia is out. The place is very warm, like I can feel when I'm inside here. Very cozy. and very nice for the cow to relax. So this is the second chamber, sleeping chamber. Remember, this is all sawdust, yeah? And you collect your dry poop. You can collect your dry poop so easily, throw it here in a wheelbarrow, then reuse the same sawdust once more to make the place cozy. If you notice, as time goes by, the cow dung is mixed with the sawdust, and this will ultimately give us some very nice farm manure, organic farm manure. This is wood versus cow dung. So these are just sawdust which we get them locally at 50 bob per sack. See how cheap it is. And now this is yet another sleeping area. The cow sleeps facing that way, so that when it starts to poop, this is where the poop falls. And then Wanjala collects it like you can see it here. What we are doing here is practical. Deka moja Wanjala. Wacha nikutengenezee hii pahali ya ng'ombe kulala. This is dry poop. As you can see, the place is so wet. I mean, so dry. Now the advantage of using sawdust is that the cow doesn't get wet at all while sleeping. So this is now a mattress I'm making, but a mattress of sawdust for the cow to relax here in the evening or even after feeding. So what is in excess? You see from this position, when the cow poops, the poop falls here. And then from here and this other point here, it is very easy for us to clean, to collect. As you can equally see here, this cow, while feeding from the feeding tray at that far end, when it poops, this is where it poops from, and the poop falls here. It is actually here. You can see this is all poop. This is all poop and urine down there. And that is how to keep this place neat. So continue viewing. So currently, right now what we are doing is to actually spread the sawdust well, so that my dairy cows are in tip-top position. Separate the dry poop. Separating the dry poop. Toys zote Angela. Making sure that the place is as dry as possible. You see now the heifer sleeps here on this other paddock here. This is where the heifer sleeps, and the place is quite warm. Right now I feel like sweating. Right now, as I clean, I feel like sweating. And when you watch, this poop belongs to the heifer. Kwa hivyo toa hizo Angela, toa hizo wewe kwa wheelbarrow. This is how we make it. This is how we spread the sawdust so well, so to an extent there is nothing. I mean, it's wet. It's rather there's nothing wet here. It's dry. This is how we do it, so that we make the place as dry as possible. So after this, I come to the next chamber, collect my sawdust together. Collect my sawdust together and make it so well. Bwana Ombua, wapi your sawdust? Patia Wanjala hapo, onyesha akichukua hiyo sawdust. Patia Wanjala hiyo gunia. Wanjala kuja uongeze hapa. This is a sack of sawdust which goes for 50 shillings. 50 Kenya shillings around our local market. So fungua hapo, chunga hiyo ng'ombe sigonga wewe. Anapenda kukula sana. That is a mature Asia breed which goes by the name Kibwezi. It's curious, it imagines that there is some food coming its way. This is cow dust. Weka hapa cow dust. Weka hiyo soda hapa. Kidogo tu, simalize yote hapa. Tosha? Tosha kabisa. This is how effective replacing or rather doing these chambers is. And at the end of it all, after some time, we shall reuse this sawdust as our manure at the farm. So this is how we spread it. It's an exercise which can take you, let's say, after every 3 days, you come and level the sawdust. If it's an issue of removing the wet one, you remove. Just using a rake. Just using a rake. A rake is sufficient. So this is what we are doing. I'm now spreading some more so that as they sleep, the place is cozy. The place is cozy, comfortable, and the cow has no problem. This is how we do it. As you can see at the very far tip, we place a bit of cement to redirect the water, which we normally clean to where it's supposed to go, down there under the drainage, and then off it goes to the farm on the other side as water which I use to irrigate my trees behind here. So this is how we clean it. This is now making the place as comfortable as it can be for the cow. This is how we spread it. An area sufficient for the cow to rest. An area sufficient for the cow to rest. And that is what is happening. You just use a normal rake to make the place as comfortable as ever. Viewer, remember, within the shortest time possible, you will see the cow coming here to rest after feeding. So this is Kathy. This is Danesha. We've just cleaned her. Very clean. We make sure that we check for ticks and everything. This is a cow which gives us 7.5 liters in the morning and 7.5 liters in the evening. In total, 15 liters, and I'm improving. This is its drinking place. This is clean water, clean borehole water, which has a pH scale of around 7. Very clean borehole water, shallow well water. I use a shallow well, not borehole water, because borehole water has some ions, has some elements. But this is borehole water, which is fit for human consumption. Make sure that as you deal with your cow, give it what you can drink. Don't give it water which has some dangerous minerals. Otherwise, it may probably give you some bad milk. Bad in quotes, in the sense that the same milk could be having some metal elements which are not fit for human consumption. So we give it shallow well water, fresh shallow well water. And we feel we have 2 areas, this space and that other space. That space and this other space, which is very neat, very dry. You can actually sit on it. This is fresh, shallow well water. Make sure that this is a cow which is lactating. You give it a lot of water. As you can see, I've built giant drinking pans for it to have water at any given time for me to get the expected yield when it comes to milking. So make sure that the pans are large enough. You change the water after every 2 days. If possible, change the water after a day. But if the water remains clean, change it after every 2 days. For me, I'm lucky. I have a hose pipe down there. Show them the hose pipe down there. Chulete hiyo mpira ya maji. I have a hose pipe which I just use to pour water here. But in future, I'm soon bringing the tap here. I'm bringing the tap somewhere here so that you just pour for ease of drainage and refill. So make sure that when you're giving your cows water, it has to be very fresh. Haya, bwana wanja la kufagia hapo. Hapa pandeni pachafu. Na hizi shimo utaangalia vile utaziba kabisa, ukute hii unyevu. Utaangalia, tulisikizana vile utaangalia. Chukua hii kitu ya mahindi. The maize cob. Kuja weke hapa na weke pale, lakini ubakishe ya kutoa hiyo itashika maji kabisa. Na weke pande ya ndani na karatasi ya plastic. Sawa? Haya. Fagia hapa sasa. This is water which we use to clean this place. Like I was telling you, now my cow shed has three sections: the feeding section, the roaming about section, the basking section, that is, and then the sleeping place where we just applied some soda to make it as comfortable as it could be for the cows to enjoy their relaxing moment while they ruminate and as they chew cud. So this is how they are supposed to be. Fortunately, I have two, but there is some additional two grade cows, Asia type, which is very formidable, this area of Makueni, which are on the way. I still can extend this area to even that far end, but for now I decided to make around 5 sleeping areas and 5 feeding areas, which is currently sufficient for me. But as the cows continue reproducing, I will extend the area to cover even up to 20 dairy cows. Notice my building is very simple. This is just a PVC pipe which now transmits power, electricity to this end. Niwashe hiyo stima hapo Angela. To this end. See, I can attend to my cow anytime at night. This illuminates the feeding area, and that bulb, the feeding area. These are low energy bulb, and that other one, the sleeping area. So in event of sickness, I can actually attend to my cow even at night. So this is a very good concept, very nice, very cost-effective way of building a cow shed. And currently, we're having fun. So this is my cow, which is feeding. Angela is there for me. Umeyosha Angela, eh? Umemwosha akakimbia?
Bana, huyu amesimama.
Amesimama, haogopi maji, eh?
Amezoea.
We normally bathe it once in a week, or if need be, twice in a week, but once is sufficient as we inspect ticks. If there are any ticks, if it has any problem with its health, that is the time to inspect it. You can see it's a very docile, very calm cow. I'm actually holding the breasts. And it's not resisting. A very docile and a calm cow, a very good cow. These are the breasts, and right now it's feeding. You can see the belly is very full. I have equally tagged my cow, 15660. I tagged together with others which were here previously, but I sold them off to defray some other expenses which I had incurred. I mean, a man is to debt, and you have to have your stocks. This is livestock. Your stocks ready, which you can dispose of immediately and get something else. This is a very docile cow. I like it. Its name is Kevi. And now here is a heifer, which is around 6 months old. A very docile, equally very docile cow. Oka, Massive.
Uga.
And for you to make it friendly, you have to hold it every time. You have to hold the teats every time for it to get used as it prepares to calve when it's 12 months old. By the 12th month, my vet doctor advised me that this cow will be ready for an AI, artificial insemination. So this is an Asia type, and in this area we have to bring cows which are born around this area due to diseases. Here we don't bring cows from central Kenya unless you want to experience death. Here we bring cows which are born locally, grade cows, feed them very well. They'll give you the yield you require, even if it's 20 liters per day, 30 liters per day. It all depends on the feeding. But you have to make sure that when you are bringing in a cow, you bring a cow which is born in the area where you intend to keep your cows. So viewer, as you continue watching, kindly remember to subscribe to my channel. Statistics has it that 80% out of 100%, 80% of my viewers don't subscribe. I only get subscription from 20%, which is a low number. make sure that all of you subscribe so that we do farming together. I will not tire to bring you farming vlogs which are very educative, which are so practical, which are true to what I talk, so that you continue enjoying my content. Kindly give me that subscription, like, press the notification bell, share it with your friends so that we enlarge the viewership and I continue getting more views. So right now, just see Wanjala cleaning the place. The place is so easy to clean. If you may show my viewers, so easy to clean. All what you don't want goes through that hole. All what you don't want or what is not needed here goes through that hole. And off it goes to my fruits at the backyard. So fagia kabisa mwaga maji. And the place is undulating. The place is sloping. So water from this end and this end collects here. And then it gets into the drainage. And off it goes to the backside of this place where I've planted a variety of fruits. You can actually see the way the water flows. Show them the water flowing. And my cow avoiding. Kezi. Okay. Kezi. It takes a minute, literally, a minute to clean this place. You can see the way we've directed the water so well to an extent it is not going to be stuck anywhere. And it leaves the place as dry as possible. Very full. So this is it. No flies, no smell. The place is odorless. And I wanted you to see. In event of any comment, my dear viewer, kindly leave it at the comment section below so that we interact. I want to encourage you and many more people around the world to come up with this concept. This concept is something which I researched and came up with the ultimate cowshed, most modern cowshed, where your cows can interact freely like they are doing, and they remain dry and clean. What more? Cost effective. I have used wood. These are woods. And this will take me very long, Bwana Wanjala. Kitambo hizi ziharibike itachukua muda mrefu sana. And just in event they get spoiled, to replace them is so easy. There is no metal structure here. So it's a pocket-friendly thing which really can save you a lot as you achieve a lot on your dairy farming. So this is the place. As dry as it is. Wanjala imekauka kabisa eh?
Hata sijamalizia hapa.
Malizia basi. Wacha mbezi. Mshikashika matiti kwanza, wewe ndio umezoeana nione. Mshikashika matiti kwanza. This is how you do it. This is how you do it if you want to make the cow docile early enough. That is how you do it. You see, it's really enjoying. It's really enjoying. This is Wanjala, the man who takes care of these cows. I'm bringing him two more. I'm bringing him two more dairy cows to make them 4. And we shall have sufficient milk. In event you want to encourage us, feel free to send us some M-Pesa for a drink or water. I mean a soft drink or water. Or even if you want to buy us a dairy cow, kindly feel free to get in touch with me, Elder EM, through my channel. It's me again, through this number 0722 762750. If I may repeat, 0722 762750. That is my M-Pesa number. Kindly encourage us. If you want to buy me a heifer, if you want to get me a dairy cow Asher type, which you want to donate to this farm, feel free to do it through that number or even call me through that number. For now, just continue enjoying the vlog. This is the entrance, which can equally still be used as a feeding area. You only need to place a basin here. And the 5th cow will now feed from this space. We equally use this space when we want to treat the cow. This is an area, we call it in our local language, Munanda, an area where you'll just block the cow. You let the cow enter. You block it using logs through here so that it can't get back. And then if it's an issue of artificial insemination or a vet inspecting the cow, this is an area which is sufficient, which you are using it. And at the same time is the main entry the exit and the entry to this most modern cow shed. You can see we have a chain and a padlock. Security wise, it's very tight. Security wise, it's very tight. You can't enter, and we lock it from inside like that. And this is a most modern cow shed. See, marvel at this. These are just normal iron sheets. Why I'm doing this vlog, my dear viewer, is because of the public demand. In my previous video on how to construct a most modern cow shed, I got very encouraging comments from you, my viewers, asking me to do a repeat of the cow shed, and then I decided to do it when we are cleaning, for you to see every corner and how it works. This is it. I've constructed a gate here. As you can see, Mr. Wambu is working on tightening, so that just in the event somebody gets in, you can't get my IFA out of this place. There is a most modern metal gate which we are adding wire. Hizo wire uweke Wambu zikipanda na juu hivi kidogo tu zikipanda na juu na mpaka pale mwisho na uteremke chini, kale kanafasi kako chini pale, nikute hata umbo hizi ingilia pale. Naona pale chini hapo chini hivyo tu, teremsha. So that is what it takes. Being the owner of Michorani Farm, being the man behind the brains of Michorani Farm, you have to be there for it to be done practically as you watch. Let your spade tutoe hii. Jaribu tutoe hii. Naona hii sasa. Hiyo sasa ndio. Kwa hii sasa hapa. Kwa hii sasa ndio kitu ni sasa. As the brain behind this place, you have to be here to practically see the place work. Make sure that the cleaning is thorough, no diseases. It's an odorless place. It's a place which pleases you. It's a place you can actually sit and take your lunch from here, or even supper, while sitting here, mesmerizing about God's, wonders. This cow is so nice, so cool. I wish you could see it at the milking time. This cow is troubleless. That is why I like ashes. Why I chose an asher over a Fresian is because this place, this is a brown and white, and it can withstand heat and direct sunlight. Sun heat. But a Fresian is dark, and this place is full of sassaflies. So when sassaflies, it's prone to sassaflies bite. This one is not prone because of its color. Black attracts sassaflies. They tend to stick on the cow, thinking that they are hiding under dark, and they bite them, and thus causing them, or rather infecting them with trypanosomiasis. That disease which was brought by sassaflies. I want to believe that is the biological name. So this is a very docile cow, very nice cow, clean. We've given it a bath. As you can see, no marks, no flies. The place is so nice. The place is well lit. The place is very secure. No injuries. We've trimmed this timber, these woods, to an extent that the cow cannot be injured while it gets in or out of its sleeping place. And this is it. This is it. In fact, take me a photo while I'm with this cow. Take me a photo. Go back. That is now what I use for my thumbnail. This is me. It's me again at its most modern cowshed place. That is me with Kathy here. So this is Wanjala cleaning. And actually see the same water we used to give them, as now on the second day the same water will remove to clean the place and then add some fresh water. You must make sure that at the base of the water, you must make sure that, or ensure that at the base of the water there is no that green stuff. It's very clean, very clear, very consumable, almost like what I can take. That is what is required to avoid any diseases to your cattle whatsoever. So make sure that Wanjala, uhakikishe maji ni safi kila wakati, maji ni baridi, maji ni fresh. Ndio tusaidiane, ng'ombe ikue vizuri. Kwa vile ng'ombe ni kama binadamu, unaona hii uchafu kako hapa. Hii unachukua brush unatoa yote, ndio isilete ugonjwa hapa. Sawa? Na uhakikishe hakuna maji inaingia hapa, ng'ombe inalala. Vile tu tukijenga mimi na wewe tuliamua. Yeah, na hii baobab unatoa. This is a dry baobab pod. Just in event you need baobab. This is the home of baobab. Very good for pressure. This is medicinal. This is a baobab pod. In event you need baobab, just get in touch with me. I'll supply you with even a sack of the white stuff. So, this is now the end produce. This is now the cow dung. You may bring the camera close, which we've collected here in this wheelbarrow, and which we are now taking to the manure heap for use when it dries as our manure in the garden. So for now, viewer, I hope you've gotten all what it takes to clean our most modern cow shed. This video was about cleaning, the cleanliness, the effectiveness of this most modern cow shed. And as you can see, I'm actually like I'm outside while I'm inside a cow shed, because I had to leave an open area here, which is around 2.5 meters across for the cows to roam freely. Now after this, I'm going to prepare its feed with the most modern chaff cutter, which I imported from India. I hope you will watch it in the next video. So for now, let me say bye-bye from Michorani Farm. Me and Wanjala here while doing our cleanliness. Ambia watu kwaheri.
Kwaheri.
Wakitaka maswali yoyote, get in touch with Wanjala or even get in touch with me for more demonstration. This is at Michorani. Look at how the place is clean, odorless. The cow is so relaxed. This one is very relaxed too. And some 2 more which I'm bringing. We are getting to some place. Continue supporting this channel. Make sure that you give me that subscription. In event you have any question, query, a compliment or a comment, don't hesitate to ask me to improve on my video quality, to improve on my farming. But I want to believe so far, so good. Let's dirty our hands, get into farming. Farming is very healthy. If I may tell you, I don't remember when I bought a packet of milk. I drink my very own, milk from my very own cow for the last miaka mingi sasa, eh? Yes. So farming is actually feeding, besides selling it to your neighbors or even giving to worthy causes. Farming is very impressive, very important. Inanisaidia, it reduces on pressure for most of us who work in in urban areas. When I come here on a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday, I relax my pressures here. They almost read 0, or they read as per the doctor's advice, the required standards, 125/79. Because there's no pressure.
Yeah.
Sindio Wanjala?
Yeah.
Hapa mtu anaweza kaa siku yote.
Hey.
Kabisa. After this, Wanjala is coming back, since it's now in the evening, to milk this cow. And I wish I could bring you a video while he's milking. But it's very enjoyable, very satisfying. Sindio?
Yeah.
Thank you for now. Bye. See you in the next vlog.